Well, today is 4th of July, and this is Chess Kane here with Synthetic Warehouse. And don't mean to sound commercial, so-and-so a Synthetic Warehouse. No, I have to go to work tomorrow, of course, at the AMSOIL store. And a nice day off. I figured this is my home away from home, the getaway down here on the Nebraska side of Lewis and Clark Lake, which is just through those trees. You can see the blue at the base of the trees. And then that's the South Dakota side. I don't know. This thing will zoom in. No, not really. But anyway, this is a little GoPro camera. Anyway, the cliffs are about 100 feet, maybe even more, uh, on the South Dakota side. So it's an enormous lake if you ever look at it up on a map. The Lewis and Clark Reservoir. So anyway, I came here to get some rest and relaxation, and then now I've got a book to read. Nice book here. There you go. Bill Bruford, the autobiography. And then I decided, let's just see the nice scenery here. Just get caught up on things. Thought I'd join this since we deal with so many motorcycles. This Minnesota Motorcycle Monthly. This is an old copy, but it looks like there's a truck coming. This is an old copy, but it looks like some good place to network to and use as material for further advertising and that such. Because I'm, selling gloves and other things, and the motorcycle jackets. Of course, the main thing is the oil, which everybody wants and everybody's looking for. And then I brought along these, which are AMSOIL's Point of View, which I really need to read. I've been so busy. So these are those dealer sales briefs on the small engine oils. But mainly the one that I wanted to, let me see here, hold on one second. The main one that I wanted to go over is the diesel one. Here it is. It's four pages, I believe. I got it all backwards here, but I just grabbed the stuff. And it helps identify the differences between the heavy duty and the Signature series, and dealer and customer sales points, objections are addressed, and all that. We talked about these before, but on all these products you do want to read through these. And since I was so familiar with the older products, I already knew about the upgrade. But as far as having objections and things like that, this will cover that quite well. So I'm going to read these right now and hoping to discover some of the other ways to sell these two products, or mainly the difference between the two, because they're both 100% synthetic based, but obviously one is a lot tougher. One thing I can say about the Signature series is, I think it was back in 2005 or 2006, they mentioned that this PC10 and the CK4 specification was going to be required in 2017. And they said, even though that's a long time from now, the technology needed, and they made it clear up on the board how difficult this technology is. They said it's going to take at least that long to figure this out, what they have to do. And part of what they succeeded in doing is making an oil that can just handle incredible amounts of fuel and products that are contained in the engine and created by those exhaust systems. Mainly the fuel dilution problem, up to a certain percent. And now they can do that without requiring oil analysis, the extended intervals. So that really says a lot. And then the sales point, all I've been doing simply to sell these two oils, people come in already looking for the diesel oils, and then when they see that there's two new products from what they're used to buying, they're awfully confused. So I just simplify it by saying one of these products is just a step up from what used to be the premium. So if you're looking for the very best, here it is. And then I ask them how many miles they're doing. A lot of times if they're not doing more than 10,000, the heavy duty is the way to go. And the main sales point of that is the price. When they said there was going to be a price increase, they said that from the OE to the new heavy duty there wasn't going to be an increase. But there was going to be a small increase, but it didn't. If you look at the numbers, the heavy duty is the same price. So even with some markup, if you sell the 4-gallon case, generally it's just over $5 a quart. It's a steal. It's a no-brainer. So the heavy-duty diesel oil is a great product to keep in stock, especially if you don't have a lot of diesel customers and you just want to get your foot in the door. Of course, if you've got some hardcore diesel customers that are enthusiasts and they only want the best, the Signature Series is for them. So I came up with all that just from doing this over the years. But now I'm going to read these training diesel dealer briefs, the dealer sales briefs, that is. And I even got one on that new heavy duty MP, which is now included in the dealer. When you sign up as a dealer, the dealer packets, you get one of those for free as one of the initial products that they send you to try out. Oh, and that's one more thing. I'm going to do a trial on my own. I took 2 saws home. I'm going to grind down them in certain areas and do a rust test with that product. So anyway, I thought I'd let you see some of the scenery out here. I've been coming here for years and years and years, and this place it's just so nice to come down here and get away from everything. The neat thing about it is the primitive camping area. You can see there's some people way down there, but usually you get the whole place to yourself. And hang on, let me jump up here real quick. There is. Look down here. Let me get out of the sun here. Yeah, way down there where there's a break in the trees. It's weird. It looks different on the viewfinder than it really is. But there's an RV area way down there, and those RVers stay all year round. I can't really zoom in here, but these trees were planted probably, some of them 50 years ago, and we've got some cedar trees here, some type of, I know it's not an ash tree, I'm not sure what these are, and then there's a whole row of cottonwood trees, and they just started cutting a bunch of them down. This place used to be loaded with cottonwood trees. And usually I camp, it's kind of like a W shape. Usually I camp in that zone over there. But this used to be my main camp area until they shut down these bathrooms over, gosh, you can't even see it. Yeah, the building is right over there, but there's an apple tree in front of that. We used to pick the apples there, and they shut that down because they're trying to simplify this park. But they knocked down a couple of the other buildings, but they haven't knocked down that one. But anyway, we'll sign off here. I just kind of wanted to do a nice little dealer update out here at Lewis and Clark State Park on the Nebraska side. And a lot more to come.